Welterweight powerhouse Chidi "Bang" Njokuani has seen much of his success in the octagon under the mentorship of his older brother Anthony, a former UFC contender himself. This brotherhood has not only sharpened Chidi's technical skills, but also instilled in him a mindset of toughness and focus, both critical for navigating the highs and lows of a career on the sport's biggest stage. In this edition of Unbreakable, we sit down with the Njokuani brothers for an in-depth look at their shared journey in the world of MMA.
Where Chidi Njokuani goes, excitement follows. He proved to be highlight reel television from the jump.
I've always known I was capable of competing at this level.
Big knee landed there from Njokuani.
I just knew I just had to get out of my own way.
And that is it.
I've always had the talent, the athleticism. I've always had a nice crew of people around me that believe in me, especially my brother Anthony. Without him, I wouldn't have made it.
Chidi "Bang Bang" Njokuani!
I grew up in Garland, Texas. Garland's like a little small town outside of Dallas. Nobody really big came from Garland, so you don't really hear too much about it, you know. My family moved from Nigeria to America just for better opportunities, looking for a better situation. So my dad decided to pack up and come out to America. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. I always had older brothers and sisters to look up to for guidance. And we're African, so there's like a hierarchy, you know? So this one tells this one what to do, this one tells this one what to do, and you listen to your older siblings. My relationship with my brother Anthony was the older brother, father figure type. If my mom or my dad isn't there or my sister, he's next in charge, and that's just kind of how it was.
Because I'm the older brother, I acted more like the dad. My parents, they tried their best, but I took care of Chidi, helped him out, and I got him into martial arts. I was about 18 years old when I started Muay Thai. Chidi at that time was 10. I was always fearful that somebody would try to mess with him. So I would train him.
I didn't really want to do it, but I kind of had no choice. We were in the gym together all the time. As a kid, they would make me put on 18-ounce gloves, and they weren't allowed to hit me back because I was just way too small. I was pretty good as a kid. I became probably one of the best to come out of that gym.
Over the years, it was great to have my little brother with me. It helped me be able to have success in my fights. As an amateur, I went 10-0, and then my teacher said, let's jump into the pro circuit. I had a nice little career with WEC. And then from there, I went into UFC in 2010. Chidi was always in my corner.
There was a time where his dedication did make me want to take it more serious. So I turned pro when I was 18.
And as he gets the guillotine there as he's hanging. And of course, if he sinks it in, I think that's it. He's out.
He was winning fights.
And that's the best one yet for Njokuani. That's it. He has him down, and he has him out. Oh, beautiful. And there it is again. Look at that left hand.
I love the fact that he goes in there, wants to give the crowd a great show. He wanted to become one of the best fighters in the world. But then there was a point where he started like sloping down.
I was living in Dallas at the time, partying like a kid shouldn't be partying. There's a lot of stuff you can get into, and I got caught up with a lot of that stuff. I was missing months of practice, and it was getting in the way of my fight career. My brother's on TV, and I got on the night bonuses, and now I'm just in the bed like this. Like, what am I doing? I felt like I was a bum, not knowing what I was gonna do with my life. And then my brother called me, and he was like, pack up your stuff, you're gonna move out to Vegas with me.
He knew that if I did something, he had to follow, because he knows the path that we're always gonna go is gonna always lead to a greater place. he started making a lot of changes. He started getting extremely focused on the path that he wanted to go on. I'm very proud of him for realizing that that's what you have to do in order to be the best.
The big difference now is how hard I'm actually training.
He improved so much, and I am actually learning off of him now.
It's not as competitive between us as people would think it is. Growing up, people would tell my brother, like, oh, one day Chidi's gonna get better than you. And he was like, I hope he gets better than me. That's the whole point.
Here is the battle-tested Chidi Bang Bang Njokuani.
This is a different breed of contender that we're looking at right here. This guy has fought many UFC caliber guys.
When I got the call for the contender series, I mean, originally we kept turning it down. I have a lot of experience, so I thought, like, why are they making me do the contender series? Like, this is kind of messed up. But this is what I got to do to prove to y'all. And I'm actually training my ass off now, and I'm doing good now. This is what I'll do.
Ready, fight.
And Souza in the red trunks, and Njokuani in the blue.
There it is, you see Njokuani already popping those feints.
I knew that he was gonna deliver something extremely spectacular to the audience.
Big knee landed there from Njokuani.
Oh my goodness!
All those elbows just coming in, and that is it.
He showed the world who Chidi is.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Chidi Njokuani.
Kid, you couldn't have fought a more perfect fight than you fought tonight, and it looks like I got another badass Nigerian.
Chidi Njokuani, congratulations!
For him to actually call my name and I get that contract, it was like time to write a new chapter.
Here he is making the UFC debut, 29th fight in his pro career.
He wanted everybody to know his name.
My main goal has always been to make it to the UFC. When it was time to make my debut, I felt like I was more ready than I could have asked for. I went out there and I just did what I had to do.
Ready, fight.
Odds makers on this one said flip a coin.
I know how explosive my brother is when it comes to his striking.
Big right for Njokuani.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! 15 seconds for Chidi Bang Bang.
It was the fastest knockout that night.
I couldn't write it better, you know.
Chidi Bang Bang Njokuani!
Starting my own program is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. So I acquired the space a while back and opened up my own place. Njokuani Muay Thai has been growing. I got over 30 students now. And now I have my little brother with me, and we're both building and sharing our knowledge with all the new students.
1, 2, switch, knee, step. Walk up to your place. I love coaching with my brother. He did so much for me, and this is what I'm trying to do to give back to him.
So jab.
Teaching with Anthony.
Left hook.
It's a completely full circle moment.
Uppercut. Chidi, he loves to teach.
Now find your timing whenever you're ready. I throw the kick, boom, 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 boom.
And this is one of the reasons why I started a gym, to give him something to fall back on if he ever wants to stop fighting. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, work. I'm very proud of my brother. Very proud of the man that he's become. I know that my journey in the UFC has impacted his fighting style.
What me and my brother have through Muay Thai is something that you can't get anywhere else.
Oh, nice knee. Oh, big left hook.
My goals are just to be the best. I want people to hear my last name and say, oh, those two brothers, like, nobody did it like they did. Getting the UFC belt, that was Anthony's goal when he first got into this, and I want to just continue that.
Chidi Bang Bang